Welcome to Gaming on a Budget. Today, we bring you Mansions of Madness 2nd Edition from Fantasy Flight Games. Now, Mansions is really mechanically a fairly simple game. There's not a great deal you really need to learn to get going in this. The investigators will take their turns. They'll have two actions, which can be moving one or two spaces, interacting with one of the multitude of tokens that will be about, or combat. That's pretty much all you're really going to do. You'll make various little checks and things here and there and blah blah blah, but the app will walk you through all that. So if you don't learn it, verbatim, oh well. The little happy computer thing will keep you on the right track. Some nifty things they did with this one, utilize the first edition content, so anything you have from the first edition can be used to expand the possibilities of what the app can present you with, be it, characters you can play or monsters you can encounter or things like that. It also grants access to certain scenarios that require some of the first edition content. We'll get into, scenarios and quantities and unlocking and such and all that in the summary, but suffice to say, there's definite benefits to having the first edition stuff. If you don't, they've already released packs that pretty much give you what you need to have the equivalent of the first edition stuff. Shockingly, they're willing to sell you extra content. Amazing, I know. So, most of what we'll be doing will involve these happy little dice here, which, what are they, like 4 signs or 3 signs or something? Yeah, 3 signs, 2 magnifying glasses, and looks like 3 blanks. So the elder signs are obviously the good thing. You want to roll these to succeed. The magnifying glasses are not quite successes. They are things you can spend clues or focus effects or that sort of stuff excuse me, to turn into a success. And blanks are just no darn good. Pretty much, yeah. So let's see, anything you really need to know that the app's not just going to tell us as soon as we start playing. The lanterns represent exploration tokens. They're how we'll find new areas and see what's in there and all that good stuff. The question marks are search tokens. They're things of interest that, may warrant closer observation. Looks like for this scenario we've got a little NPC person kind of standing about doing things, and this is a barricade that we can push in front of doorways and stuff to try and hinder monsters and things like that. Should all be very familiar to people who've played the first edition. Throughout the game we'll have our health and sanity eroded away. We'll get all kinds of interesting effects. Maybe some fires will start. Could be one of these big ugly boobers will show up. Kinds of good stuff like that. Mansions. Not really a lot to say in an introduction to this. Yep. So, how are y'all doing? You having a good time?
How about we just go to gameplay?
I can't actually hear you, but that's great. I'm glad you're doing the way that you happen to be doing right now. Did you see the box? The box is pretty cool. There's like pictures and stuff on it. Wait, is this the 2nd edition box? I think you gave me the 1st edition box.
Oh.
We also own the 1st edition. Here's the 2nd edition box. I was like, wait, this looks way more beat up than our 2nd edition box, which is this, and also looks very nice.
Sorry.
You see, there's method to my madness. I wasn't stalling for time, I was solving the clues of the wrong box top.
To play this, you will need an electronic device that has the app.
Yeah, I think it's on, I know it's iOS, obviously. I think it's Android and all that good stuff, too. Mm-hmm. But FFG's usually pretty good about that stuff. And, of course,
have a charger handy if your battery life isn't good.
Oh, right. I should also mention we are going to be playing a 5-star, maximum difficulty scenario for the very first time that we've ever played it. So, if you like seeing us lose at stuff, this is a great opportunity. Don't skip the gameplay video. Chances are we're going to get our faces eaten off, particularly since my wife opted to give me a relatively useless character, which is awesome. His special power is just
Random draw.
great. Shut up. You know you picked the one you liked better for yourself.
I did not. I literally drew
okay.
randomly.
Sure. I'm believing you right now.
I gave you the items that would
Who
work
was
better
it who
for
got
you.
Kate last game? Who was that again?
I did.
Oh, that's right. Not me. Okay. Anyway, that's probably enough. Most of you have probably quit watching by now anyway.
Yeah,
Hopefully to go over to the gameplay, but if you haven't already, go on over to the gameplay now.